Really embracing the pivot here today. So we got to the airport at what time? 7 a.m. And our flight got canceled.
with Flair.
So
Flair canceled the flight. I think they only have one plane.
no,
and,
no,
and
no,
it's
don't say that.
canceled.
Don't say that. No, no. But yeah. So now we're on our second take of trying to get to my best
Vancouver.
friend's wedding tomorrow.
Vancouver instead of Abbotsford.
Yes, yes. Now it's fly to Vancouver and get the best Uber driver ever in Vancouver,
For 1 hour.
please. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, why wouldn't you just rent a car? Which was my first thought until I called 3 different rental car places, and apparently, if you fly into Vancouver and rent a car, you cannot drop the car off at, let's say, like the Abbotsford airport. Oh, no, no. You have to actually drop it back off in Vancouver, which we weren't doing because we were flying back home through Abbotsford. So we found that one out. Oh. He's so cool. Now I'm going to be completely honest here. You may not know this, but I was actually quite upset and I went through a bunch of emotions this day, ranging from tears to anger and frustration. And at one point I thought we weren't going to make it for my best friend's wedding. So I was actually very much needing this bit of a break and a little glass of wine and some humor with Adrian because it was quite the day. I have to say, Adrian did a great job of helping me remain calm and keeping a smile on my face because it got a little hairy, didn't it, honey?
Yes, it was not what we expected when we left the house in the morning.
But hey, we
Never been
embraced
so
the
happy
pivot and
to
handled
board
it
a
well,
plane.
hey?
Yes.
The second time.
Well, we didn't even get to board the first time. We are on the plane. It is official. We are on the plane. I don't want to say more. I don't want to jinx anything. But we are on the plane.
We are not there yet.
Oh, we're going to Deanna and Daryl's wedding.
Sorry,
So when we got on the plane, we met this lovely lady, and of course, in typical Amanda fashion, I started chatting with her, telling her all about our very exciting day that we had with Flair Airlines canceling our flight and how we needed to be in rehearsal dinner at like 6 p.m. So she was nice enough to actually help us get to where we needed to go.
We're here, and so are my boots.
So remember that really nice lady we talked about on the plane? Well, she actually knows a friend of hers that is a limo driver, and they kind of came to our rescue to get us to where we needed to be. Now, however, in order to do that, we had to jump on the train to meet her friend at a certain place so he can then drive us out to Agassiz. Remember that?
Yes, I do. And when she said limo driver, I thought that he's going to get this amazing, nice, upscale car. But it was a surprise to find out it was a beat up Ford Focus with 2 doors and no AC.
Now, don't get us wrong, because we were actually very thankful for this, and it totally added to the experience. And we forgot to also say he wasn't only a limo driver, but an actor and a singer as well. So we had oodles of entertainment. But honey, why don't you touch on his driving ability?
Yes, it was quite of an experience. You'll see.
So after we got in the car here, I kept asking, so what do you think our drive time is? How long do you think it will take to get us there? And he kept saying, well, in like typical traffic, it should take about 2 hours, but don't worry, I'll get you there in time. And so I kept looking over at Adrian and I'm like, okay, so with absolutely no air conditioning, as you can see from the videos of our hair all over the place. And once he started weaving in and out of traffic, I think I was like, you know what? I think he might get us there in time. Hey, honey?
Yes, it was quite of an experience, something that you only get to live one time in your lifetime, and it was very exciting.
It was, and honestly, I kind of felt like we were in the movies. Like, you don't hear of something like this, like plane gets canceled, and you end up talking to a really nice lady on the plane, and then she and her friend help get you in 2 hours outside of the city, so you can make it to your best friend's rehearsal dinner. But I tell you, it felt like a ride and a roller coaster. Hey.
Yes, something like that, and yeah. I don't know what to say.
Oh, look, here, see? This is at one point I thought he was going to actually, like, go underneath the semi. Like, if the car were low enough, I think he would have, like, passed that way. I was, like, honestly super impressed with his driving, but I kept looking at Adrian going, are we on the shoulder? We're on the shoulder, we're going around, passing all the traffic. I'm like, I think people hate us right now.
Yes, it was heavy traffic, and he managed to get us there in time. As you can see, heavy traffic. We thank him so much for his effort to try to get us there. It was, again, the experience of our life.
And I think at this point we were passing by Abbotsford and it smelled like cow poop outside.
Yes, probably.
Yes, that's exactly it. There's Abbotsford, and I don't mind the smell because of me being a horse person, but for you it was very strong.
Not that bad. What are you talking about?
There's us taking more content of the experience.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. We never experienced something like this,
I think,
and I don't think we will ever going to. Yes, I know.
And that was an honest reaction too. And here I'm trying to text Deanna because Deanna kept texting me, how much longer are you going to be? We don't want to start without you.
Yes,
I'm
everybody
like,
was waiting for us.
Oh boy, like, oh my gosh.
We are almost there.
Oh, yeah, almost there for sure. Now, by this time, this is the bridge into Agassiz, so we knew we were close. But this look on Adrian's face coming up kind of tells it all. And every time I see this video, I can't help but laugh. He is so, like, tired, I think, from the wind.
I love it. Look at my face. Absolutely love it. At least it was summertime. No forest fires. Usually it happens here from time to time. Beautiful, clean air, except the part in...
Except for the cow poop?
Yeah, that part.
But look at us. We're
Yes.
like, oh my gosh, it's only 2 minutes more. Like, and by this point, we were only 15 minutes late for the rehearsal dinner. And here we are at our destination, and I can't tell you, I was a little dizzy and had vertigo.
Oh my god, I'm a little dizzy.
We made it. Finally, we are here.
So we definitely made it to my best friend's wedding, and we had an absolute blast. Agassiz in the Harrison Hot Spring area is absolutely gorgeous, and someone really wanted some fruit, and you'll see here, he was very happy to get it.
Yes, what happened is an ordinary day in the morning and a normal trip turns out to be an adventure.
And we're so thankful for the nice people we met that were able to get us where we needed to be so we didn't miss my best friend's wedding.